Well guys, it's time to do a little bit of organizing in the utility building. So let's go get busy. Well hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This week with work, it kept me out of town pretty much the whole week, and I was unable to get parts and pieces that I needed for other projects. So the stuff I do have that I can work on is I thought I would come back. As you guys have seen, I completely redid my utility building, and the one thing else that I've wanted to do is I want to reorganize. This right here is one thing that drives me crazy, is all the tools, hand tools, just stacked up in a corner. So anyway, I had an opportunity to pick up some pegboard. I had to go do a little demo work and get it, and I really hadn't planned to do this, but this kind of just dropped in my lap, so I took advantage of it. So I think I'm going to go in and I'm going to reline. This is kind of overkill for a utility building, but if you got the stuff and it didn't cost you nothing but time, why not do it, right? So anyway, I am going to line most of the sides, at least the front and these sides, with the pegboard, and then I'm going to get some custom hooks, and I'm going to fix it to where in this area and probably over here I'm going to hang all of my work tools that I'm always coming in and grabbing, and instead of having to weed them out of this corner, I'm going to have them hanging nice and neat. So anyway, let's get busy. Well, not too bad for an afternoon. I was able to go demo and get my materials for nothing. Just a little bit of time investment. I think it took me a little over an hour. And then I've already got 2 pieces installed. Now tonight, I'm going to run by Lowe's or Home Depot, and I've seen, looking online, they make these 2-finger stick outs that you can hang your stuff on. And I'm planning on putting them up here and having all my implements hang in this area. I think this is going to be really nice to where I can come in and all of my stuff will be hanging here instead of sticking over here in a corner. So really excited. That's going to be way, way nicer than it was. So can't wait. So guys, I've got most of the pegboards up, and to a point, I just kind of can't wait any longer. I really ought to put another pegboard or 2 up, but I want to get these up. This is the part I'm the most excited about. I have worked out of this utility building for years and years and kept most everything on the floor, been walking over it, tripping over it, and I should have done this years ago, but today I'm working on getting, and let me see if I can get the camera, let me lay these down. I have had all of this stuff stacked up in a corner, all of these tools and utensils, and I've had my weed eater and everything else just laying on the ground, on the floor rather. And so today I'm gonna finally get this stuff up off the floor. Anyway, I went down to Lowe's last night. There's a section in Lowe's where they do all the shelving for interior, but in that same section in the store, they have all of these cool devices, and they're fairly reasonably priced. Got hooks, and then I got these. I love these double forks. which I can hang most of my stuff on. And the reason I chose this spread, there was Craftsman, there was all kinds of other stuff, and those were fine too. But the one thing that I loved about this one is the way the mounting bracket was. It had the screws vertical on top of each other, so it's made to go into a stud on the wall, the vertical stud. So it makes it real easy to hang these. So anyway, guys, let's go get these in. Well guys, this wraps up a weekend afternoon project, and I'm really tickled the way it turned out. Let me run in and show you guys real quick. I know you've seen part of this, but and pardon the shadows, it's late in the day. But anyway, I got the racks up here, and then on the other side, I did 2 racks identical, spaced the same. That really turned out nice. So now I've got all of this stuff off the floor. So would highly recommend, if you guys are looking to organize, those racks at Lowe's are really nice. The little C-shaped racks that screw into the wall, those are about $4 a piece, and the racks that I just showed you, I think they're like 10 to 12 bucks a piece. But man, to me it's worth it to get that stuff off the floor and just to keep that stuff organized. So anyway, highly encourage you guys, if you've got a garage that's getting cluttered, or a utility building like mine that was getting cluttered, highly recommend grab some of those racks. They're easy to install, and get the stuff off the floor. So anyway guys, that wraps up another project. Remember, here at Project Next there's always one more. Please, if you find these videos entertaining and educational or informative, I would really appreciate if you guys would consider liking, sharing, and subscribing with your friends. And for now, well guys, we'll get back on it later, and another project coming soon. So you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.